Hey, folks, welcome to the Bad Comedy News. My name is Mac, one of your anchors, and I'm here with, of course, Dylan.
AKA JV Dance. I didn't make a varsity.
And, folks, we got a big election coming up, and there's nothing that's going to stop us from breaking the news to America. We're the only bipartisan news. Yeah, no, I wasn't Freudian.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I don't even know who George Floyd is.
Yeah, so Orange Floyd is a hell of a band.
Orange Floyd, yeah. Folks, if you didn't know,
Takes me back.
Orange Floyd, they may be coming back on the anniversary of the whole tragedy, but around that time, they were playing Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, but they went by Orange Floyd in support of the George Floyd stuff. So shout out to them.
Breathe. They had a good cover of Breathe.
Yeah, the fabulous cover. Yep. It was fabulous in my opinion. So, folks, right off the bat, I did want to talk about a couple things. So, roast comedian Tony Hinchcliffe called Puerto Rico trash, and I'm like, I can't believe they call it. That sucks that they called him a roast comedian.
Yeah, no, it's like, where's the joke?
That's so embarrassing for him that they called him a roast comedian.
They say he's the best roaster on earth, and by they I mean Joe Rogan.
I mean, that being the lowest form of comedy, they really got him there.
Yeah,
I would say that calling him a roast comedian is a worse insult than him calling Puerto Rico floating trash. And in my opinion, that's calling Humboldt Park floating trash.
And Joe Biden called him trash as as everybody.
Yeah, well, no, with Joe Biden, it's fine because he was just kind of like a little slip. Uh-huh. He's always been known to have kind of a stutter, but he's fine to be president. He's just not able to talk. So it's okay if a comedian says it as a joke, the garbage thing, but if the president says it, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine because he said it by accident,
Yeah, he seemed kind of riffing in the moment. He got in trouble. He was doing improv.
Yeah. I mean, so he's too old to, talk, right? So, but he's good. He's good to be the president of the biggest, most important nation in the world.
I just feel like there's got to be awkward family dinners with your grandpa. He's also the president, but then he's racist and he's talking about people are garbage and grandpa.
Lots of country. But there's been too much garbage talk in the news. Lots of people wearing garbage bags. I did love the Trump in the garbage truck. That was genius. Also, Pratik Ramaswamy or whatever his name is. He was picking up garbage.
See, and so
in a garbage
coincidence
truck.
And what is?
And they're like, oh, we're trash? Okay, we own it. Actually, Trump was like, we're not trash. We pick up and throw out the trash. That's what he said.
That reminds me of one of my old catchphrases was, take out the trash.
That was actually mine, too.
Really?
Yeah, I used to go, take out the trash.
Wow. So, maybe we're saying it at the same time.
Maybe. Yeah. That's weird, because, that's probably when you were in the suburbs and I was in here. I always go, take out the trash. Uh-huh. But that was before I became a newscaster. That was when I was a comedian.
Faking news.
And then, folks, I just want to let you know that this is the only true news you're going to get. This isn't the Mockingbird media on the left. This isn't Alex Jones and Steve Bannon, who are actually pretty hot these days. They both look the best they've ever looked. Steve Bannon and Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson, some of the hottest dudes.
It's like a boy band.
Yeah.
It's like our forefathers.
They actually all are in good shape though, which is weird compared to what they used to look like.
I think
I don't know if you remember what Steve Bannon looked like. He looked like he used to look like Darth Sidious, the Emperor of Star Wars.
They were sandbagging the whole time.
But he got in shape while he was in prison. Mm-hmm. He got locked as a political prisoner, but there are
different prisons. There's my last marriage. Let's talk about
Let's talk about gay marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should be able to do it. I mean, yeah, deal with a divorce. Ask my ex-wife how that went.
Yeah, and her ex-wives.
Yeah.
And there's no abortion in a gay marriage, and I feel like that's not, we need to think about it's neutralizing in a way.
Do you know that my ex-wife has an ex-wife?
And
after she left me, she was like, I don't like men anymore, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So then she married a woman once it got legal, and then now she's always complaining to me, my ex-wife, and I'm like, okay, well. You can't be my ex-wife that I complain about and complain about your ex-wife.
Because that just it makes me just want to fucking complain about you right now.
Oh wow, faking news. So there's been a question out there: is TIm Waltz gay? We got an answer back from Nopes. It says yes. That's from Nope. That's from the trusted source, Nopes. It basically is the opposite of anything on Snopes.
So you want to not trust pretty much anything except for Nopes, faking news, Alex Jones.
Yeah, don't trust
whatever his workout plan is.
The Mockingbird media. Well, guys, obviously everyone knows that the news is a talking piece for the CIA. And CIA, just so you know, we would never work with you unless the money's good. then we'll be mockingbirding all day. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
I got a text the other day. It was like you can respond 4 different ways. Are you going to vote for Kamala? Are you not voting? And I said, I'm not voting for Kamala. And then it asked me, will you tell me why? And then I said, for a price. But then I had to clarify that I'm not selling my vote. I was saying I'll sell that information.
Oh, I was trying
no response.
I was trying to
I
was trying to expose one. So they're looking for volunteers to take down Donald Trump from calling people. And I said, how much does it pay? Because they can't pay for that. And then they were like, it's volunteer, and I was like, but I'm poor though. Is there any way that you could pay? I didn't get him. I tried to James O'Keefe them. He goes undercover and does that kind of stuff.
That would have been sick if you bring like a hidden camera and prank expose them.
Oh yeah, I did see a guy. I've just so you know, folks, we don't go left or right, as I've been saying. We're right down the middle. That's why this is the only place you can get the news. We shoot you straight. Yeah, we're not going to give you Trump derangement syndrome. We're also not going to give you Trump arrangement syndrome. We're not going to arrange for you to have sex with Trump.
Look at this right here. So we have red, white, and berry. This isn't berry pill content. This isn't red pill content.
Yeah.
It's ice mat. It's alcohol.
Yeah, it tastes like that rocket popsicle. Everyone listening, you guys know the popsicle. It's got the red, white, and blue one. It's got the cherry, and then it's got the white lemon, and then the blue.
I was thinking about the other day Rocket Power.
Rocket Power. I remember there was a guy named Tito in it. He had fingerless gloves.
Shout out to Coin Shortage. She used the word epic the other day, and I thought, oh my gosh, if I go back to like Rocket Power and I learn those, is that what's about to smack right? I don't even think smack is relevant anymore.
Coin Shortage uses a lot of Gen Z slang.
Dead ass.
Yeah. I used to hate Gen Z, and I'm actually a fan of Gen Z now. I think
Love Gen Z.
I think I hate millennials. I hate us. I hate the people our age.
It's tough,
because us and boomers. Because people, the people on the left on our age, they're so annoying. They're Antifa. They're the ones taking down Teddy Roosevelt statues.
That's why it's always been about the youth and the power that they can bring to a revolution.
It seems like the young people are voting for Trump a lot more than younger people normally do because they're tired of getting taught you have to be trans when you're a kid. Folks,
I would get sick of that.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't seen me around on the comedy scene, I had to transition a few times. I was going through something, so I had to transition to a woman, back to a man, back to a woman, back to a man. That's why I haven't been out on the comedy scene.
It's been a real journey for you.
I got my boobs cut off, my boobs put on, my boobs cut off, and then I had to get someone else's boobs put on. Then I got to cut off. Mm-hmm. Where do they put all the boobs?
Yeah, where did the boobs? Who let the boobs in?
Yeah. So, folks, I want to know from the government where. So when someone gets a boob cut off, where did they put the boobs? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I want to know. That's all. I don't care about the JFK or aliens. I want to know where the boobs go because I love titties.
No, so that was one of the first commandments or amendments to the Mack Bill of Rights.
Oh yeah, well, boobs.
Loves boobs. This guy loves
boobs.
women and female. He's a female body inspector, volunteer.
Yeah, FBI. Third world democracy.
But we should talk to a plastic surgeon soon because I was thinking about getting some work done. I might get my nose. I might get like the Michael nose.
You should get a Brian Rowe nose put on.
I was thinking about doing the crow nose.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not ready to do the wings yet. So
oh shit! Faking news. So, a source from MSNBC. I think that they're good, probably. So the question we have for everyone that they've been asking, there's accusations out there, will RFK ban Little Caesars? That might honestly change my vote. I live off Little Caesars.
Pizza. Why stop at 2? You have 2 in your fridge?
That's double pizza. I have 2. Well, 2 half pizzas in my fridge.
Little Caesar's special place in my heart, and I feel like it's throughout my body. I feel like there's still kind of always going to be a residue.
Well, yeah. I mean, every Little Caesar's pizza I eat probably takes 5 years off my life, but I'm okay with that. You know, I mean, it's pretty cheap on DoorDash. Yeah,
and you must have been projected to live to like 1,000 or something.
I was actually. That's what Elon told me. You know why I can't? You know why I can't stand the Trump guy people? Well, first of all, they're Nazis.
Where do you start?
They're not Z's.
They're not Gen Z.
Not Gen Z. They're tied in a knot. Wait, dude, I heard that that the Nazis, American Nazi Party, guess what? Guess that they did at Madison Square Garden a long time ago.
What?
They had a rally.
I saw them. That was a stretch when they're like,
there was a Nazi event at the Madison Square Garden.
And then 200 years ago.
And then no, dude, that is a direct that's a direct correlation.
An homage to
there's no way that we can move past that. That is clearly the same thing. Even though, I mean, just don't even think about all like the Israeli flags that were hanging there and all the black people and the Jews and the Hispanic people. That was a Nazi rally.
No, you can't touch the garden after Hitler did 100 years ago. It's clearly signaling to the people, we're Nazis now.
Every event there has been essentially a Nazi rally.
And whether they knew it or not, you have to go and find this out on your own. It's like you have to learn how to be anti-Nazi, or else you're a Nazi and you're part of the problem, and much the whole problem.
More like anti-Semitics in Square Garden.
Yeah, no, honestly, I bet if you rearrange some of the letters and where do they even grow?
Probably says Auschwitz or something. Yeah, and we're not for that, folks. We love the Jews, so. All I want to say is let the weather be good in Chicago, please, for as long as you can.
Chicago.
So
really it's not working.
Really? It's not a good one.
Forcing it, I guess.
Well, speaking of black things, so blackmail, it's illegal. And I think that's offensive.
Yeah, it should be illegal.
It's illegal to be a black male.
makes sense.
In this society, what are they? Are they locking them up because they're voting for Trump this time?
Right. Yeah. It's like you're gonna put all of them in the prison again.
And then apparently Epstein was working with the CIA to put black males on all these people.
P. Diddy was one of them.
P. Diddy was putting black males on everybody. Yeah.
Ja Rule, I think, was in
So what does that
mix.
mean? That they have a black male follow them around? Like if you get blackmail on someone, does that mean that a black guy just follows you around?
Yeah, I guess you're gonna cross the street if you get blackmailed.
Yeah.
I thought that getting blackmailed was like a website or a category.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Trump has like a? I bet he has some kind of like will for that with a bunch of information in case he dies that like releases a bunch of secrets that he doesn't want to release.
And it's like a treasure map, and there's like a scavenger hunt. I hope.
I bet.
Thrilled.
Yeah, I bet it's like what's that Nicolas Cage movie where they find this
American
History X. Yeah. No, but where they find the Declaration of Independence, that movie.
Yeah.
Trump's thing is going to be like that, but they're going to find the CIA list of everything.
I like when he kind of an acting technique, thespian technique. He's summarizes the movie. He says, "I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence."
Yeah.
I get so hyped up when I watch it back.
Yeah. I think Trump should steal the Declaration of Independence and then rewrite it to be the same thing, but with a cool Trump signature.
Oh my gosh! And maybe it's like you get paid through,
or maybe we should just add his signature to it, a little bit bigger than John Hancock's.
And just like a caricature will get.
I mean, instead of calling it like, "Can I get your Hancock? Can I get your John Hancock on this?" You know that old saying.
Yeah.
Well, we need to modernize it, saying, "Could I get your Trump on this?"
And then you shoot it.
Yeah, like an old Chicago handshake. You know,
give it that John Hancock.
You shake their hand with one hand, shoot them with the other.
I mean, a duel back in the day was like, if you shoot the other guy when you're not supposed to, then you are the loser, actually. Even though the other guy dies, you're such a dishonorable, untrustworthy, low man.
Yeah, a lot of people allow the other person to shoot first.
And that's like it.
Well, wasn't Andrew Jackson in like 20 duels?
Was he? That's fucking
well, because their guns were very inaccurate, and it probably depend on the rules of the duel they were doing, but a lot of times they would both walk away alive.
Yeah, well, that's why I just like that there's like an honor element, and I think we're missing that now.
Yeah,
now everybody would shoot early, and they kind of do before it's even a duel.
Everyone's a pussy and just uses the internet. See, when I use the internet at first, okay, but then I fight my ops in the streets like Bob Keane.
Yeah.
What other comedians are out there fighting, throwing hands? Nobody. You guys are losers.
Just losing the wars on Twitter. Elon would describe it as warfare. Twitter.
Yeah.
But now it's better.
Well, we got Mockingbird social media too.
Mockingbird social.
Because you know that was I think it was the CIA program Mockingbird, where basically they just control whatever's said.
I like that. I honestly like it. I don't want to think.
Yeah. I mean,
tell me what to think.
I want that. What I want would be nice. It'd be very funny if Donald Trump, got control, and then he made a red swamp, and then the MSNBC was just doing all Republican talking points. You have Rachel Maddow up there like, we need to legalize abortion.
And just confuse the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we dumb this down, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, it is weird that they're out of all the legacy medias, there's only one right-wing one.
And there's a lot of wrong wings. But no, we need both wings. That's one of our testaments.
Yeah, you can't fly with or with one big wing and one little wing. That don't work.
They'd just be going in a circle.
Yeah,
see Nemo.
That's like having one Popeye arm from beating off too much. Yeah, you get one really strong Popeye arm. You're just gonna if you try to go swimming, you're gonna swim in circles.
Yeah, it's just gonna look like a fucking idiot out there on the YMCA lessons. it's tough. It's swimming lessons. You learn other lessons when you're trying to learn how to swim. You learn I'm a little heavier than all these kids. And you learn, I have to use both arms and maybe the backstroke and the breaststroke. I have breasts. I'm a young.
I love the I love the October surprise on Trump, and it was that he's a fascist.
Yeah, April fascist or fascist pig.
I've never heard that one, so I was so surprised. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Wait, now he's I like fashion.
I love fashion."
And dude, some people think I'm a Republican. Okay,
whoa.
I Republic can't believe that you guys would even accuse me of that.
It's a slur in my book.
Yeah, the only one I like is Liz Cheney. You know, and because I'm a war hawk.
You are like a University of Wisconsin Whitewater war hawk. You should have went there.
I love Dick Cheney. I love John Bolton.
Dick Cheney. They call him Bullseye.
Yeah, well, that's what we call Liz Cheney. We call her Lil Cheney.
What was the
Lil Liz?
Lil Liz.
Liz, we call her Lil Lizzo.
You ever watch Lil Bill?
I do remember
Lil Bill.
Yep. Wait.
I don't know. No, that's not Lil. Who is that? That's not Lil Bill. Lil Bill is just Bill Cosby. It's perverse, I believe. He's just like, is Lil Bill. He's bald, and for some reason he's a bald little boy. And
there was a song back in the other day.
Well, I'm thinking about the Lil Bill theme song. It's always been kind of my go-to jazz whenever someone wants pop some jazz in, impress the ladies. Even you can just play the Lil Bill theme song on repeat. They don't know the difference. I don't. And so I kind of assume it's kind of a bias of mine. I assume that if I don't understand something, no one can.
No, there's a song called Chill Bill by Rob Stone.
No, you got to listen to Lil Bill. I've heard this. It's not that good, but it's whistle heavy. He's a whistleblower, that guy. What is he exposing?
It's a hitter. Just wait till it kicks in.
Sounds like a mockingbird, doesn't he? No, okay.
This is the Mockingbird media we're doing.
Well, you got to play Lil Bill too to balance it out. You got to get the other side.
No, I'm just waiting until the verse pops in.
Dubstep.
It's not dubstep.
Yeah, wait for the drop. That is pretty sick drop. So. Well, we can. Now let's play that Lil Bill theme song. Trust me on this one.
Lil Bill Cosby?
Lil Bill Cosby.
Was that before he was graping?
Well, we can just say Lil Bill now. I think that they took off the Cosby after, and then they took away his Heisman.
I remember this show.
Yeah. They took his Heisman away. Because he was, I kicked the same girl as Kareem Hunt.
There's an ad to get the vaccine and to go to war with Russia.
You're such a war hawk.
No, that's what came up for me. It says
the ad.
It said vote for war with Russia. Vote for World War III.
Oh, such a fucking banger, dude.
This could be our new song.
And then they act surprised. You're gonna do it again. Mic them. Lil Bill. And sometimes I think maybe they're saying Lil Dale.
Damn.
You're playing it so much quieter. It says like my chair's lower again. What's with the chair being lower? Trying to even out the height.
No, they're even.
It's interesting. It's much quieter. Lil Bill. I just like that they're like Lil Bill, and then they're like Little Bill, like he's still going.
Little Dale.
Still on television.
Little Dale.
But yeah, I kicked the same woman as Kareem Hunt.
You want to hear an oxymoron? A small Dale.
Nice. What is that? Yeah, like a...
An oxymoron is when you say like a tall midget.
Yeah. It's a definition.
Or like a straight TIm Waltz.
Yeah, so it's like irony. I think there's a power to irony. And
I like
it's like magnets.
I think we need to put tariffs on iron so we can make it in America.
That's the element.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
I'm the tariff in town around these parts.
There's only room for one tariff.
There's only one
in these parts.
Yeah, there's only room for tariffs in these parts, and that's the Trump campaign. I need to send that to. If you're listening,
I'm not an outlaw anymore.
President Trump, if you're listening now, this is campaign. This is your. This can be your last campaign ad. Your closing argument. So, you ride into a town full of outlaws, and that's the swamp, full of bad guys, and
riding into the sunset.
Yeah, it'll be a bunch of deep state bad guys. You ride into town, and you said, I'm putting new tariffs in town, and I'm about to drain the swamp, and then you just shoot. Yeah, and then it's like you put like the faces of all the deep state in there.
I like that. I like giving people tags. They usually
Yo, how happy is Thomas Massey going to be if Trump gets elected and Elon makes the government smaller?
Yeah,
Thomas Massey's going to be so happy
about it. He's going to be fucking power fucking his wife, dude.
Yeah.
Efficiently.
Yeah, guys. Thomas Massey, he's the only guy that wants the government to spend less, and he gets really mad.
He's going to fucking re-roof his...
He's like, can we please spend less? Nobody's listening to me.
He is shouting into an abyss.
Yeah, he's one of like 5 non-bought people on the House and the Senate.
Yeah, no wonder he wants us to spend less. No one bought him.
Yeah.
Someone buy that guy, and then he'll be pro-buying.
No, nobody... He can't be bought.
He can't be bought. You can't be bought. You can't sell yourself.
Yeah, just like how Trump can't be bought because he is not about. I mean, his company makes money fine under Eric Trump. He doesn't need to worry about that. But he loses money when he runs for president. He lost money last time.
That's why I like the dramatic Elon just saying like, "You try to bribe me."
Yeah, Elon doesn't need the money either. Yeah. Also,
it's not that cool.
The Green New Deal, which wouldn't work. Would help Tesla because it's electric cars, but it's not going to be a thing that works. So
love electricity.
Yeah. Do you think when Trump's always saying electric cars not going to work, do you think Elon's like, what the heck?
I don't know because it goes back and forth.
I think what Trump is really saying is don't force electric cars on people.
Yeah, I just think people love choice and they love the car can.
Yeah, my car, my choice. Yeah.
Yeah, my car, my body.
Yeah,
my auto body, my choice.
Yeah, except for vaccines, we have to get those. Should always be mandatory.
I did have a controversial bit. It was just
wasn't your shoulder bad from the vaccine?
Yeah,
you should probably
a bunch of Band-Aids, and I was like, "Where did these come from?" It's a weird side effect.
I sent you that link so you can file a lawsuit against them.
Oh yeah, I need to do that still.
It was literally for shoulder injuries from the vaccine.
On Halloween, I was going up to random people saying there's going to be a class action lawsuit for this DJ, just so if anyone's affected, because this DJ sucks.
Yeah,
he was trying to overcompensate when he was bombing. Slippery Slope is what this place was called. I don't know.
I've been there.
It's a good place to go. It's Slippery Slope.
Were you just partying there?
Could happen, and then I was kind of drunk. Just
nice. You're out socializing and partying.
Yeah, I made myself. Dude. I just celebrate Halloween.
And then you told Tina that she's got to stop being.
I did the Trump voice to Tina.
Stop being a purple hair.
I was saying I love doing Trump.
Well, she's gonna dye her hair back purple now.
No, she got enough peace of mind.
Yeah.
So I hope that
I'll give her a piece of my mind.
Exactly.
Well, she did post something that kind of stole my idea of a Facebook status. Because I made a Facebook status at one point that said divisive political post. And then after that, I said, if you don't agree with me, I'm unfollowing you. If you agree with me, though, talk about how you agree with me in the comments. Yeah. And then she made a recent post, and that one did pretty well because it was funny. Then she made a recent post that was, she said, I'm not condescending to people, and if you think I am, then fuck you.
So why are you trying to put me in a paradox forever?
And I'm like, it kind of reminds me of mine, Tina.
There's a lot of just irony.
Yeah.
Some iron in the water.
Kind of taking my exact ironic idea. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine, Tina.
I even take your the iron thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a post that was saying if you don't say something nice to or about this open mic host, then you're out of the group. And it was Matt Drufke talking about some host. I think she gave birth while she was hosting a mic.
Why?
I don't know, but then she said so.
Was it a man? Because men can give birth these days, I guess.
I don't think it was a cis woman.
Cis? Who's sister?
I guess the baby's aunt, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just Hunter Biden, my dad, my uncle's brother is with me.
There's a lot going on in the whole the zeitgeist.
Sometimes I just say...
I say zeitgeist, that's my father's name.
Yeah. Mr. Clean, that's my dad's name.
Yeah, Mr. Clean, that's my father's name.
Do you think if I rebrand as Dylan Clean?
You should Dylan Klebold.
Mr. Clean. Huh?
Dylan Klebold. Okay. Do you know who that is?
No. Dylan Roof.
He was one of the Columbine guys.
Wow. Why are there so many Dylans? Like I'm counting myself as one for some reason.
Three is a magic number. I told my dad 3 is a magic number. He's like, "What the hell does that you mean?" I was like, "That's from Schoolhouse Rock."
So what do you mean? What the hell do I mean?
Yeah, I mean 3 is a magic number. There was 3 in the family.
Your dad needs some medication.
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, how about less Trump derangement syndrome, more Schoolhouse Rock? That's what I told him.
Junction, he's showing up to the function.
Yeah, what's your function, Dad?
Yeah.
What's your Trump derangement dysfunction?
Yeah, nice.
Sorry if you're listening, Dad. I'm just joking. You don't have Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, I don't know. He might not understand comedy.
Yeah, I'm being ironic.
Being ironic, he voted for Trump ironically.
Yeah, no, I voted for Chris Christopherson.
So you got to write in.
Yeah, well, no, Chris Christopherson. I had to write it in. I had to type in. I went back into the Groucho Marx mustache and voted for Trump. And then I went with a different mustache. It was like more of like a Stalin mustache. And then I voted for Kamala Harris because I don't want to be a politically charged newscast.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta vote for everybody. It's so many. I'm going in there to vote for one person.
Yeah.
Each time I go in there, but there's so many different options for what to vote for, and I feel like, can we please have an option like, can we vote for like best movie or something, or just like, how come we're not voting for like favorite football team or. That's some Chicago comedy
or like Sudoku or something. You can play it.
Yeah, like is there no puzzles? I love word games. I love word.
I do like that puzzle where you put your vote and then the machine changes it. It's kind of like a funny prank.
It's puzzling. I was like, I thought
it's like, wait, it comes out as a different name. I'm like, what the heck?
It's not Benjamin Button.
I typed in Chris Christopherson and it printed off Kamala Harris and TIm Waltz, and I was like, you got me. And I gave it back. You know?
This game sucks. Restarting, so you can go back in. And
we should go on a road trip to California
and vote a bunch of times.
Yeah, vote in every county for Chris Christopherson.
What do you think? Like, do you think that you could do that?
You could.
Is that real?
There's nothing that they legally can't ask you for an idea.
But then it's like, do you have to say I'm this person, and they just don't check if you really are? Or
I'm pretty sure.
Say, I'm just in line.
Well, I think that the reason that people aren't concerned with California is because they know it's going to go blue. And the reason California became that way is actually because of Ronald Reagan's amnesty policies that he shouldn't have had. It was bad Reagan policy, according to J.D. Vance-A-Maker Dance.
JV Dance.
Vance-A-Maker Dance. That is crazy that both vice presidents are like dancers. Yeah, TIm Waltz, he's a dancer. You see him like kind of kicking and like
fluttering,
he like clicks.
Clicks
he puts his leg up in the air like on camera. I want you to be able to see this. It's like this, kind of like a ballet kick, like that. You know, he's like a great cool dancer.
Yeah, pom pom or something.
And then JD Vance sounds like JD Dance.
He probably took.
Let's Vance.
Some Fred
Let's
Astaire.
Vance.
Oh yeah.
Let's Vance.
See, there's so many songs that just okay. So now we can use the AI.
Oh,
but you
I
can
mean,
tell the AI that
if Trump doesn't get
erected,
if Trump doesn't get erected,
we should do a live, like, just see if you could tell AI to make that song.
Let's Vance.
Let's dance, and then it'll be like, it'll write a bunch of lyrics for it.
What about? So I'm a single issue voter, like a lot of you people are, and mine is what would be the funniest people to have, funniest pair, and I think it would be Donald Trump and TIm Waltz, because TIm Waltz is such a gay loser.
Like they'd fight, bicker, and stuff.
And it's funny for him to struggle to look like a man. Like he can't load his shotgun.
Well, no, I think Trump and Jeb would have been the real combo because of the. They would never be on the same page.
No, what would happen is Trump would walk around with Jeb Bush on a dog collar.
And Jeb would still take a bullet for him.
Yeah.
Right in the groin.
Oh, Jeb. What about
love Jeb.
Jeb, he should rebrand Jeb Kush. And then he'll be like, yeah, I'm not that high energy because I'm stoned.
Honestly, if he had like a Mike Tyson line of weed kind of.
Yeah.
If he rebranded as that, it would be
like,
strong.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not high energy. I'm a down-to-earth stoner.
Just chill out. Smoke some weed.
He is just like a nervous nerd.
He's like honestly like a Will Ferrell, but then it's like Gator doesn't need his gat.
Yeah, he's a Will Ferrell character.
Gator needs to take the gats away.
The good thing about George W. Bush is that he was confidently dumb.
I remember I was just a dumb 6th grader, and it was just like, this guy is fucking retarded. Dude.
Yeah, but
like,
also
dude, I would draw.
Also,
him
everyone around me would say that he was bad. It was similar to Trump, but Trump gets away worse.
It's like if someone's just personality is a comedy character already.
But George Bush got 2 terms because of 9/11, and 9/11 was not an inside job. It happened outside. I saw the planes hit from outside. How could it have been an inside job? It riddled me that.
It's a big knock-knock joke, in my opinion.
How could that be an inside job if it happened from the outside?
Exactly. It's like, okay, just look around. You're at ground zero. Everyone's panicking.
Right.
You have to.
It's ground zero, not ground 9/11. Yeah. Obviously, it wasn't an inside job. Ground zero evidence that it was an inside job.
They say age is just a number. 9/11, 2 numbers.
And they say Tower 7 was exploded by explosives. No, it was definitely hit by a plane we don't know about. You know?
Exactly. Like, I feel like every.
I honestly didn't know about Building 7 until like pretty recently.
Yeah, and it's like
I didn't know there was another building that wasn't even like connected to them.
I don't even get it because it's like Building 7. Okay, 9? We have the Pentagon 5, Building 7.
Well, Building 7
9,
didn't get
11,
hit, but it collapsed.
13.
Building 7, it didn't get hit, but it collapsed. And
the magic numbers.
And
3.
it also, the guy who owned it, he recently got a bunch of building insurance on it. and it was filled of asbestos. So I think that he wanted the insurance money. And then he knew the guys that were doing the other thing at the same time.
That's I don't know. Is that a conflict of interest? Because
I think
I'm not interested. Who cares?
Yeah, I think it's. I think
a long time ago.
As a lawyer, as a lawyer, I'd say legal.
Smooth. The courts are jammed.
I say check, please. Let's bring in the next immigrant. Like, who cares about 9/11? Let's give the next immigrant asylum.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Yeah. Amanda Show, dude.
Just shout out to Amanda Bynes.
Yep. Oh, hold on. Bring in a million immigrants. You have amnesty.
Bring in make them dance.
Make them dance, but they can give them amnesty. Thank you, Judge.
I was thinking of a show, Judge Dylan, where I'm the judge, but then we judge Dylan's life decisions, and then I make the people affected by my decisions argue the points of I fucked this person over, but it benefited this person, so they kind of hash it out. And at the end of the day, you know what we do?
It's like the butterfly effect.
We judge Dylan. The caterpillar effect was that's the precursor to the butterfly effect.
Oh, faking news. Faking news. Okay, we're going to be the first news organization to cover this, I think. This is actually really important.
I was going to say, my friend
Donald Trump won. Donald Trump won the election. Donald Trump won.
We'll call it a year.
This is today, Monday. Today, Monday, the day before the election. It is. I mean, it's impossible for her to win. Donald Trump, that they called him, he won.
That's a lot of winning. So sometimes it's good to do a thought experiment where you put yourself there first, and you think, okay, Trump won, and now you start thinking of how you're going to feel about that.
Yeah. And then
you're winding back.
See, the Republicans did some inner looking, and they were like, we're not that good of a party. So they changed a bunch. You know, they got like RFK and Tulsi Gabbard and those types of people. They became the common sense party. And they're elephants, right? Mm-hmm. The sign is an elephant for Republicans. Democrats are, it's literally a jackass. It's a donkey.
That.
No, there is there is a reason behind it.
What is it?
I forgot what it is. I'll look it up actually, since I can.
You look that up. I'll talk about my
cousin. So I think after this election, if or according to we called it that Trump won after
chaos.
Well, yeah. Once the chaos is over in like 6 months, once the buildings are done burning, then you guys should probably figure out a different animal than a donkey. I think
that's my first thing I would do. First 100 days, definitely updating that animal.
I think the
We're not going to be a donkey.
I think
guys.
I think the libertarians are I think it's a honey badger, which is awesome.
See, that's cool, and it makes sense actually.
Yeah,
but a donkey, like, what does that mean? You're like stubborn or something, or that'd be a ram.
It's came from an old thing.
Yeah, it sounds fucking old. See, I'm not even.
Well, they should be ostriches because they walk around all gay with their kicking their legs.
No, but
and they can't fly. They're flightless birds.
Out of respect, what would like their top animal be? A chameleon.
Probably a chameleon, or maybe probably a
chameleon, Harris.
Probably a flamingo.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have the same.
Donkey.
No, I saw like Rob Schneider even was doing the Kamala stuff. And
like a big elephant is so much better.
That?
What'd you say?
Rob Schneider like was doing a Kamala thing, making fun of her voice. It was really bad.
Well, I mean, he's been outspoken
was bad.
Since vaccines, he's been pro-Republican.
I remember thinking like, who the fuck do you think you are? But then I realized
he's right. It turned out the whole time.
Yeah, but then it's like
Alex Jones is like right about everything. It turns out.
Oh God, he was talking about goat spiders.
The only thing he wasn't wrong about was that Sandy Hook was a false flag attempt. But there's so many false flags that
I know, but at the same time, to be honest with you, you know what I think? I just think, okay, he's right about everything except for one thing. He might maybe round up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
he might have been.
I think you can. I think you round. If you're right about everything else, then I think you can. Well, why don't we check the things that CNN and MSNBC are right about or are honest about?
Yeah, no.
And then we'll compare the accuracy.
But it's like it freaks me out to listen to him now.
So someone told me, or I was watching this thing where it was this like Democrat arguing against this Republican, and the Democrat was like talking really fast, like Donald Trump lied 30,000 times while he was in office. It's like, according to who? Like, is this a factual lie, or is this a lie that, like, the problem is that the truth is subjective these days based on what side you're on.
Yeah,
which is retarded.
It's almost like it matters if you have credibility, I guess.
Back in my day, we had the truth. We called it the truth.
Yeah.
And that was the God honest truth. And these days, now we're so divided as a country that we have one truth and another truth. Whatever happened to the truth? The only truth I know is the Lord. And I know that the Lord did not mean to divide us and conquer us. I know that Donald Trump will win the election.
Amen.
That's that's one of my multiple personalities.
Chicago.
He's a black conservative, which is about 40% of black men now, I think, if you're listening, Jason.
So, yeah, it's kind of, time will tell. It's kind of sad. It's going to be our last kind of. Can't talk about the election anymore.
Remember how early I made that call?
I know.
About black men.
Yeah. Black men
love Trump because they're tired of
the black male vote.
What did I say? White male?
No, I'm just saying the black male vote.
Is that illegal for black men to vote then?
I think that they're getting blackmailed. These guys.
Well, hold on. Black male vote.
Mail-in ballots.
No, that means that black men, that's voter suppression. That probably means that they're not allowed to vote.
And suppression,
that's depressing to me.
Yeah.
Suppressing, to me, depressing.
Yeah.
Oppressing.
Voter depression.
It's it's voter oppression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel oppressed.
Voter oppression. Maybe they were in Prussia.
Voter impression. Can I do an impression?
Voter impression. What about this impression?
You gotta give me a 20-second window.
I would love an impression.
All right. So Benjamin Button was supposed to play Mel Gibson's counterpart in Lethal Weapon. So this is Benjamin Button in Lethal Weapon. I'm getting too young for this shit.
I'm too young for this shit.
So you guys can vote if the name of that should be Benjamin Weapon or Lethal Button.
I like Benjamin Weapon.
I like Lethal Button.
Oh, let me
We're so balanced.
Oh, guys, we're doing the Dan Cass prank. This is towards the end of the episode. My dad's not listening anymore.
His dad taps out. He thinks his dad's listening.
My dad listens sometimes. So I texted Dan. So you guys, if you guys listened before, you know our prank. There's this guy Dan Ass, and he's super libcuck, and we weren't gonna vote, because voting is stupid. You can either vote or you can join Bad Comedy Podcast at patreon.com/badcomedy. Yeah. And guess what? To go vote, you have to wait 10 hours to vote to join Bad Comedy Podcast. You pay $3.99. Shit, I forgot to raise the price.
Pretty much free.
I'm gonna give it another week because I have to announce that. Still, I'm just gonna do an announcement straight in front of the camera, just me.
What's our quota at right now, or what's our
how many patrons?
Yeah, because we should just kind of. Well, we need your guys' help.
Yeah, we had a small drop, but also just that always happens at the first of the month because declining cards.
What we need is just triple digits, and that's pretty much
but
golden era.
So we had this guy Dan Cass, and
we haven't grown in like 2 years. Ever since I joined, we stopped growing.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Also, where'd all your guys go? Where's Dan Happy Plants and the silver-haired fox?
Well, when I left the pod, they left.
Yeah, you need to get them back. You need to get some jerks.
No, the jerks. The open mic is done right now.
Yeah, but I thought you do it somewhere else.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is that there was a controversy.
That's done?
Yeah, it's done. And so we'll take a break and might start up somewhere else. But
we're gonna have to pitch Mark Krusky to become a patron,
or maybe just a baddie, or just a full time.
No,
it written in the stars.
But I texted.
It's like just pretend like you're like the bigger company, and then you buy the smaller company out, and it's cool.
Acquire it.
Exactly. You can acquire us.
No, but
you can purchase us like slaves.
No, but I would need to purchase AJ Leidig too.
No, but he already left the company.
Yeah, but he's the one who would help make clips.
No, he kept his stock.
I know.
Honestly, the AI clips.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they would like move around with him.
Mm-hmm. Then you get Mark's huge following, and then
well,
just watch us.
Maybe I'll let Mark post the episode on his on his channel too.
Good luck.
Okay.
It's not gonna ruin his channel.
Well, if he wants,
maybe his other,
he can edit it.
No, he hates editing.
Okay, then.
So we do need.
It sounds like a guy who is too
just watch the chemistry.
He's too scared about his own image. It seems like
no, not at all. He's
you can't
post and
you can't
forget about it.
Doesn't seem like it.
You and him are the same. You're cut from the same cloth, and you both love fashion.
He needs to put it. He needs to.
You guys are the producers. You are the driven.
Then we're gonna butt heads.
Make it happen. And I'm just kind of the like, okay, I need stuff around me.
Then
I thought I need to take control of my life.
Maybe I'll consider it if he posts it on his main page.
His main one's just not going to happen
because he's too busy being like, "Oh my God, is that Kim Kardashian?"
We'll see, but I just think that he spent like 8 years building that up. Like,
I spent 3.5 years building this up,
and you want to just.
Mostly behind a paywall. 2 years behind a paywall. I know. Thank
God for the folks listening.
Fully behind a paywall. Mm-hmm. If you're listening public, there's so much behind the paywall that you haven't seen. So much like fucked up secrets and like really bad stuff. So
pics potentially.
Whether you love us or just want to support us, or you hate us, then join it. You can just cancel us if you hate us by finding it. Pretty much from any episode, pretty much you can cancel us.
Yeah, you can click cancel your subscription.
No, not that. Basically. That's not what I meant.
In your life, it's pretty much.
No, don't cancel it. No, I'm saying you can get us canceled, but don't cancel your subscription.
We're gonna be a 3-headed monster right now.
We're gonna get down to 3 patrons.
We're gonna get the magic numbers 3.
So I said to Dan Cass, "Did you vote?" He said, "No, you."
Wow.
I said, "No, I'm waiting for you to so I can cancel out your vote."
Yeah. You're going to write in like I'm neutralizing Dan's.
Well, he said that'll be hard to do from a garbage can. And I said,
he called you garbage?
I said, being in Humboldt Park is essentially living in Puerto Rico, so I'm getting roasted by Hinchcliffe and Biden.
Wow.
I'm trash that lives in floating trash. And then I said, me and Dylan weren't going to vote, but as a prank, I think we're both going to vote so we can reverse your vote. And so you voted for Trump, LOL. So it's such a good prank. And then he said, he hit the laugh thing on both. And then he said, "It's fine, man. I just want this all to be over." And I said, Yeah. Unfortunately, so, I highly doubt any of this will be over. Minimum of at least 4 years.
No, it's like I don't know if he's more traumatized from his relationship or the election.
Well, he's probably, he's probably upset about how January 6th, it turns out, or the Russia thing was a hoax. And
there's so many. It's just depressing. You guys wonder why we took a turn for this. Well, there's been so much shit that just got fed to us, and it just, you become a pig.
Well, you read the whole Mueller report just for it to not even for it to be a fake Hillary document.
I feel bad for just the passionate, patriotic Democrats who really believe. Mm-hmm. And then they just, over time, they've been fed more and more. And
you know what's really funny?
The wires in their mind have to cross.
I know.
To make sense.
Well, it doesn't have to because the media tells them to. It connects it to the wrong things.
But that's bad for you.
But you know what's funny? It's funny that the media like freaks out. Like, he says the enemy from within.
Yeah, it's fucking you.
It's like, yeah, you. It's you.
Shit.
Yeah, it's you guys putting him in jail and the deep state.
It really is like a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so bad.
And honestly, he should put people in jail if they broke the law doing election interference.
Yeah,
like if they broke the law, you shouldn't go against you shouldn't lock up your political opponents unless they literally broke the law. Then you probably should. Yeah. And he didn't even lock up Hillary. He could have locked up Hillary.
I know.
He's trying to be the bigger man.
I think he's going to be a little bit more unhinged, Cliff, this time.
Hopefully. I mean, when it comes to the swamp, he knows the swamp now.
I remember warning people about COVID, and then it's like,
well, before he was he was kind of like
I just can't take it anymore.
No, from Shrek. What's the little prince that walks?
Farquaad.
He was like Farquaad, kind of walking around the swamp, so he didn't really understand it. But now he's Shrek. Now he's seen the swamp.
And he's seen the donkey.
He knows it, and he's going to fuck the swamp up with him and his donkey, J.D. Vance.
No, J.D. Vance is Republican.
Yeah.
I guess his donkey is, RFK's not even.
I forgot to look up why they're donkeys. Well, no, RFK is an independent, and then Tulsi Gabbard converted.
I was thinking about Nickelback. That song Rockstar is basically just like trolling everyone for making fun of Nickelback. I think that they wrote that song to make everyone basically suck their dicks while they're singing it. They make a whole like stadium like sing like, because we all just want to be a big rock star, and just saying all this cool stuff about being a rock star. And it's like, yeah, I'll make you sing about sucking my dick right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, and we'll just make it the most basic shit, and you guys will eat it up.
Yeah, that is a great song, Rockstar.
It's,
I want to be a rock star.
And it's like, it's so true.
I had a few friends that went to a Creed concert in Tinley Park, like ironically, and they loved watching the non-ironic Creed fans.
I would be one of them.
Yeah, me too.
Ironic. Creed, dude.
Well, angels heard the news today. Seems my life is gonna change.
You're so much better.
I close my eyes, begin to pray. We're almost there. With tears of joy stream down my face, with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything, with arms wide open.
Can you take me higher? I had a karaoke box, a karaoke machine.
To a place where a blind man see. That's where Elon Musk is going to take us.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, Mr. Beast cured 1,000 people of their blindness.
I like Mr. Bees.
How many did he cure? How many did Jesus cure?
Probably one.
How many Teslas did Jesus give away?
I want to become like one of those like fake preacher prophet guys who I have a line of people that I'm healing.
Yeah.
And then I have a couple plants in there that like pretend they're in a wheelchair, but they're actually not.
You know, like you should do this you should dress up as a fortune teller, and you should say, "Yeah, I'm telling you about fortune." Yeah. And it's a money Mac thing, but then I'm the prophet of profit.
I'm a fortune teller.
Like, I'm getting my senses are. It says, "Do whatever Nancy Pelosi does."
Yeah, it's funny because like
buy Tesla.
It is funny that like most financial people are like, yeah, the market next year is probably not going to be like high, but it's gonna like be middle. Mm-hmm. And then Warren Buffett's like, there's going to be a huge recession, everyone. Mm-hmm. You know why that he does that?
To buy low.
Yeah.
it's fucking
it's straight up market manipulation.
Wow. I respect it. It's like you don't have to like it to respect it.
Illegal, check. Respect.
Voter suppression, check.
Check.
Yeah, no. Suppress the story, check.
And
it's you got to respect game, respects game.
In case you're listening, FINRA, I was not saying I support market manipulation. I hate it.
Hates it.
Because I love the market. I'm not afraid to say it.
And he hates manipulators.
I hate manipulators. Oh, I hate men.
I hate men. I hate gaslighters.
Even the word, you know why it's called manipulation? Is because, because think about it, manipulation. Yeah, so men are the only people who are manipulating people. Gaslight, only like gaseous beings like the Pokemon Ghastly or Haunter. Only they can gaslight people.
It's scary stuff out there. Psychology, you gotta be a psychopath.
There's Pokemon out there.
You gotta be a psycho to
Haunter. You know Haunter?
Biden.
Haunter Biden.
Yeah.
I need to write that down.
That would be good. Haunter Biden.
Haunter. Do you remember that Pokemon Haunter?
No, but even just a ghost version of Haunter after he ODs.
Oh, that would have been a good Halloween meme.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, man.
We got in store for next year. We did not release the Asmus family.
Yeah, because there's Haunter. There's Ghastly, Haunter, then Gengar.
We could put the scraps up on the Patreon. Put Asmus
Gengar sounds a little bit too much like a bad word. What's up?
Hunter Biden. It's a ghost.
I'll just put Hunter Biden's face on.
No, just look up like Ghost Hunter Biden.
No, because everyone knows Haunter.
No one knows.
On X they do, so I'm gonna put Hunter Biden's face over Haunter and put Haunter Biden.
Yeah, but also just see if there's a ghost.
I could do this. I'll do Haunter Biden.
No, don't do that.
And then I'll say it'll be like
symmetrical enough. Look up if there's a ghost hunter.
What are his powers? Are going to be
ghost hunter Biden
selling
ghost hunter,
selling diplomatic talks,
selling access,
yeah. And then do a smoking crack.
Yeah,
I gotta make that.
But just try to get a ghostly looking picture of him.
What?
Just just see my own curiosity. I'm like a cat.
I've tried to look up like sinister pictures of him and I can't.
No, there's got to be like a ghost Hunter Biden picture. Damn, that thing is that one of the ones that you could play music through it?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
It's more of a dog whistle for for Trump supporters like people think I am.
We just need a whale to just, you know what I'm saying? A money whale.
No, everyone needs whistles. I still believe this.
Don't ever blow a whistle. You'll get killed, or you'll kill yourself.
This is good NBC News. How a fake persona laid the groundwork for the Hunter Biden.
No, we need those. We need
the CIA
donor to give us time to make our Pokemon cards.
CIA, we'll stop talking about how you run the media because remember I've talked the past few weeks about how the CIA has been. They said they're going to give us money. They never paid. The only sponsorship they gave us was that we had to not talk shit about them, or else they'd kill us. And guess what? I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm getting too young for this shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys,
I just can't take it anymore.
If the CIA comes, I'm not suicidal.
If the CIA comes, my ex-wife will be pretty jealous.
Yeah, the USA. The USA, the big CIA. If the USA, the big CIA, and the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK come for me,
oh wow!
I'm gonna tell them if you only have love for your own race, you only leave place to discriminate, and if you discriminate, that only generates hate.
You ever see Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't hate California so much, I would talk more about it.
Mac, where are you from again? Evanston?
I don't watch movies anymore now because I hate Hollywood.
I'm getting too young for.
I have been watching this show called Gangs of London, which is pretty good on Netflix.
What did he say in Malibu's Most Wanted? What were some of his lines?
I don't know. Jamie Kennedy, I totally forgot. Malibu's Most Wanted lines. Or not lines, what would you say? Quotes? Yeah.
Yeah, just best catchphrases. Shit.
Hey, yo, that was you. Hey, where'd you learn that from? Grand Theft Auto 3. Word. Can I borrow that?
Word. You got a word.
Yeah. You got a PlayStation 2? Nah, I got a Gamecast. Gamecast? Well, there's GameCube, and then there's Dreamcast. Well, I said I got a Gamecast, man. Damn. That was two people. I forgot which one was B-Rad, but yeah. Okay, here's some quotes. Let's see.
I race for keeps. I race for pinks. I always like Fresh Prince because they'd be like.
I like the French Prince of Bel-Air, and it starred some gay French guy. Where's Jamie Kennedy been? We need him back. Maybe
he got assassinated.
He did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all do.
Jamie F. Kennedy.
It was sad he got assassinated.
And if I work hard, I can be the biggest rapper that ever was. Rapper? Hell nah, you stink. Don't be hating. He said, "Don't be hating" was his biggest thing.
Hating. And then he got shot right after that.
Yeah, that was his. Yeah,
sad.
He went on stage and said, "Don't be hating," and then all of a sudden,
yeah, and then it was just, "Ooh, what you say?"
Hey.
With arms wide open. So, folks, in comedy, that's what we call a callback.
Yep, we're calling back to. I think that was it was a SNL skit making fun of the OC, or that's College Humor making fun of the OC.
I wish my ex-wife's in-laws would call me back. That's my parents.
I wish my ex-wife's ex-wife would call my ex-wife back because she keeps calling me about her ex-wife, not calling her back.
It's a whole situation. There's a baby, and we don't know whose it is.
Yeah.
I've been hooking up with my baby grandma, and I say baby mama on accident still all the time, but we can't pick a show together.
Yeah.
It's like Maury. I try to watch Maury with her. It's like
it's a whole thing.
It is.
I just want to say, if my ex-wife's ex-wife is listening right now, can you please call my ex-wife back so she can get off my back about you not calling her back? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and guess what? Now my ex-wife is married to a man again. Or a mannequin. I'm not even sure this time.
Yeah, thanks for
and to be honest, I couldn't care less now. I tell her to kick rocks.
It's careless.
Then she kicked a rock, broke her toes, and I'm in a lawsuit.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, maybe you shouldn't have been trespassing on your own property.
Yeah, so I have a lot of rocks on my property.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. The other 10th is liability.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
I had this redhead kid, Liability Jones, we called him, because he'd smoke so much weed, and
I love that.
We'd worry about him.
I love the website Radish. Is that what it's called?
Radish, yeah, and you can like just all kinds of forums.
Yeah. I post on Radish all the time.
I love Radish, but then I hate that it's like go to the app if it's like.
Yeah, it makes you go to the app. Yeah, it's like I kind of want to stay on the on the browser.
It's like
on the browser. I'm like, can I stay on the browser? It's like no, Radish wants you to get the Radish app.
I say go F yourself.
Yeah.
I say what's that mean?
Yeah.
I was looking up a lot of Urban Dictionary the other day.
Yeah.
Because I saw this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much an Urban Dictionary, so just ask me.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. It's kind of like X Jamal or something.
You could really just
yeah.
You can really just ask me any question, and I'll tell you what it means in the urban.
Yeah, it was basically just a bunch of bussing, no cap, and mugging and mewing, and I wanted to make sure I really understood. Yeah, mugging.
That means like looking at someone in a weird way.
Mean mugging. I feel like mugging people.
Mean mugging is when you're looking at someone in a menacing way.
Yeah, and then you fucking rob
like
them.
that you're gonna fight them. Yeah. And then
there's a girl who fucking stole a mug one time, and I was like,
"Do you know what stealing off someone means?"
What, stealing on someone?
Yeah.
Stealing a bit.
Stealing off or stealing on? No, it means punching them in the face. It doesn't make it doesn't make any sense.
No, but then it's like
hey, he just stole off his ass. Like, what do you mean he stole something from him? This is stuff I learned in high school.
Because of spooky
I was literally a guy from a Catholic K-8 school, didn't meet any black people, and then I went to high school and then just had a physical Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that's what like Max Rice was talking about. He was like describing what he was like. It was like all these like super thug kids, and then Mac.
Yeah, well, he didn't know me back then.
Yeah, but game respects game. But I feel
but he didn't. He wasn't younger around these folks. He met them after they were 18.
I don't know. You guys are both trying to sound harder than you are.
No,
That's
okay.
what I do with my ex-wife.
I was in this shit, bro. And then I said, my junior year of high school, I said, I'm too old for this shit.
I know. That's what I feel. Stand up now. It's like I feel like if someone's
they were trying to like rob people, shoot people. I said I'm too old for this shit, so I wanted to go. So I started hanging out with the
scared. You were scary.
No, I started hanging out with my white lacrosse friends, and then
we just scary.
Well, no, that we just drank and partied and hung out with bitches.
Okay, yeah. No, you code switched. You switched up on them.
No,
you think that they could go do the lacrosse thing?
Well, I always have. I
can't even look across the street.
I still kind of
kept getting murked. Blah blah blah. That's what I grew up on.
You don't even know fucking. You don't know
Hollywood. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror.
You don't know Church and Dodge. You don't know H Block.
Free Six.
Mafia.
Free Six Mafia.
You don't
Free
know.
Palestine.
You don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
You know that.
I know a lot about it, very limited.
Ask Max Rice how he feels about the Jewish guy getting shot by the guy yelling Allah Akbar in Rogers Park.
I'm pissed that Tina forgot to say this for Andre's roast. How it was like that Free Palestine guy setting himself on fire.
Oh yeah,
that's so perfect, and she fucking forgot. Tina, what are you doing, dude?
He should let himself on fire.
No,
he already wants to. That should have been the joke. That should have been the joke.
I think he might. Yeah,
the joke should have been.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, and Tina.
The bit should have been. You may as well do that because Andre, because I know you're trying to kill yourself anyway. You may as well do it for a cause or something like that.
I was talking about Free Palestine and shit. So we get it. I get it.
Wait, Free Palestine? I'm gonna call Israel. I got an offer for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Israel.
Israel.
-1. Israel. Palestine is. I have the best offer for you ever. I guess Palestine is free.
I was pissed because
I stole that joke from Family Guy.
I know, but then
there's people with free Tibet signs, and he runs to a thing.
No.
He calls China, and he's like, China, I have an offer that you're not going to want to refuse.
I wrote that joke. Max Rice wrote it. The Family Guy creator, Ari Shaffir, wrote it. And then...
remember when Ari did...
Prunes be tripping.
Remember when
he wrote it? He said it's a coupon.
What is?
These are all different versions of the free thing.
Oh, well, Family Guy wrote it originally.
But it was free to bet is way different because we're talking about the Jews.
Yeah, no, but the
Jews, money.
The free meaning letting people go versus something being for free.
Yeah, but I know, but
that's Family Guy.
Yeah, but who wants to bet?
China and India, and the people that want to be there is the Buddhist monks.
No, but no one would want a free thing more than the Jewish people.
That's true.
That's why it's higher level,
I guess.
But Ari Shaffir, special Jew, he says.
What I think is crazy is how the Indians moved from here to over where it is now, India.
Which ones? Oh,
Native
Americans went to India.
Well, they were Indians.
I would too.
So we came here, found the Indians, and then we chased them out, the cowboys, and they moved to that big place near China below it.
Yeah, and they all piled into the same house and just divide and conquer different roles. And
so now
amazing.
I don't know why they changed their names from like Sitting Horse. Now their names are like Gupta and Pratik Srivastava.
Tina 2 days ago, now on Monday, opened for some Indian comic at the
Pratik
Theater. No, just a it's a big name.
Pratik Srivastava?
50K, something, 60K, 69K.
Pratik Srivastava?
50K followers. And I don't think she bought him either. I think she just...
Oh, a girl?
Got him. She got him in Gotham.
Was this Sahar?
I'm the Joker.
Sahar's my wife. I'm Kyle Lane.
Sahara was like, who should I go as for Halloween? I said, Hack Orion. She said, I'm not ugly enough for that.
When were you talking to Sahara?
When she posted that on her note. But then, I didn't hit her up for a spot because this is how I feel about stand-up now. I'm the guy where if I get asked to do a spot, I'm saying, I gave that life up. And you're pulling me back into this. I'm getting too old for this. But then it's only if it's so it's all about me, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta tell,
Well, I'm kind of upset I didn't take that spot. Then I gave it to you, and I just didn't take it.
I know.
I could probably just get a spot anytime if I wanted to.
Probably.
But we'll be in talks. We'll be in talks with Comedy Bar.
Yeah, we could. You're welcome, folks, for saving the show last time. I basically single-handedly saved it. It was a messy situation.
It was like, at least we stole the show.
In show business, they say the show must go on, but so must the business. Am I right? Cha-ching!
The biz.
I love show business, Tinseltown.
I do, but I don't like the Tinseltown. I can't stand it.
Well, yeah, I mean Hollywood, more like Holocaust. There's so many Jews and
like Christ.
It's gotta be 6 billion.
Mm-hmm. 6 billion even.
More like 6 billion. I feel like these days, just multiplying. They're like rabbits. Like fucking
like radishes.
They're just fucking like radishes. Fucking like radishes.
Speaking of radishes, let's go back to Pokemon. There's a Pokemon named Oddish. He was an odd radish.
And was he an Indian? That sounds like...
I'm an American Indian. My tribe is Cherokee. Rest in peace, Chris Christopherson, by the way, folks.
I thought of a good... So for...
check
I don't know who that is. I just said about someone dying.
No, he's real? He was one of the Highwaymen. No, I made this.
Well, you want us to write him in?
I sent that to my...
That's honestly such a good...
I didn't post it. I sent it to my dad.
No, but like just that he's not Trump or Harris, like that is such a bar to get people to vote for someone.
Yeah, he died.
That shit's gonna win.
He was the fourth highwayman, the only one who, the least famous one.
He was the Bill Engvall of
Yeah, sadly, he.
Rest in peace to him too. Is pretty much.
Yeah, because everyone knows Willie Nelson, everyone knows Johnny Cash. Anyone who knows anything about country knows Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson. A little bit less. Yeah, great. He was I mean, good name though. I doubt that. Is that his real? I need to look that up. Is Chris Christopherson his real name? With a K?
No way. With a K? Just the first name?
Both.
No way.
If it
so
is,
both autistically, it's like 9 times less likely.
That's his name. Okay.
But not by birth.
Well, what's his middle name? Keith? KKK?
No, please no. I've had bad experiences with the KKK recently.
Well, seeing Christopherson, Christopher
Columbus?
Look at, I mean, he's definitely like Norwegian or something.
Chris Kringle looking ass. He looks like the Santa Claus.
Oh, he died in Hawaii. Good for him.
Yeah, and Obama was born in Hawaii.
Formerly of the Highwaymen. I like how he was only in the Highwaymen.
So he wasn't even an independent.
No, he was. I mean, he sung on his own. He was his own guy.
I'm a highwayman.
He sang on
a highwayman because they run all over me.
I was a highwayman. Well, all the songs are about they just die at the end of each song.
The highway.
It's like
heaven.
No, it's like the bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I'm still alive.
Oh.
That was Willie Nelson's.
No one that got hung would say that.
Well, he's clearly singing it from heaven,
from the grave.
Yeah. Well, the Highwayman album cover is like all of them in heaven as cowboys, kind of.
Yeah, but when do you think rock music started?
Like this? This is
rock.
And so
that looks like the shooting Mount Rushmore.
Well, it kind of is of outlaw country. So when I took shrooms and was doing ketamine,
I bet that would be.
I saw Willie Nelson in the sky. He was singing to me.
Kristen Toomey lyrics.
No, he's
singing.
Well, because we were playing this Willie Nelson's first album on repeat. Me and my buddy Kyle Kinane. No,
what a pretty good trip.
Different back. Kyle, but we were just like sitting there. At one point, we thought we were on a big ship, a big like cruise ship. At least I thought that was what kind of ship it was. And then I was the captain. I was like, and then
cruise ship. That's fucking.
And then kind
of lame ship.
I don't know. It wasn't a cruise ship. It was like just a big ship without people.
A warship. I mean.
Maybe, but then
cruise. I would be.
It wasn't a sail ship, but I remember I was my buddy Kyle. He lives in Baltimore now. No, but he was my first mate. I was like, Kyle, due north.
Oh wow, that is cool, actually.
And then we were going due north. In his mind, he was probably like, "What the fuck?" He could have been on a totally different ship.
Well, he has no idea how significant.
He probably wasn't even on his ship. Yeah,
because you yelled at your friend, "Due north."
Due north. No, he agreed. He said, "Set sails."
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, we were both.
That's the freaky thing about their psychedelics with Alex Jones and Lex Friedman and Graham Hancock. They're all talking about you take a ayahuasca. And then you go into a dimension that's specific, where there's a specific, different sentient being that everyone sees when they take it. And so it's really just saying, no, you're just opening your mind to
Have Alex Jones and Lex both done psychedelics?
Yeah.
I know Tucker hasn't.
Well, it's like, I'm just saying that there is an element to it.
Tucker's he's the constant. For them.
He's the control of the experiment. Yeah,
he's the because when you're tripping, it's just like Inception. You got to have the top to spin.
But then,
and if it doesn't stop spinning, you're still in the thing.
We're talking about. I'll say this: they cited one study where it was 40 different people all took the same thing, and then they all had the same experience where they were in a different realm with the same other sentient beings that they all described it, and it was like, okay, so
so you can connect on that level. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just saying that there are other realms.
Well, the shrooms we took were very good, and at one point,
it's not all in your head.
Well, everything's all in our head.
No.
Well, I mean,
saying our head is a TV, and then you added a channel.
Well, yeah.
And then you saw other people with TV heads.
Our brain is.
It wasn't just your TV. You're the only TV heads anymore.
No, I don't mean.
And then there are demonic entities.
I don't mean that it's all stuck in my head, but
not stuck in there.
It's
not made up though.
What's in your head? You know, but things can move from
the blueberries, right?
Yeah, like blueberries.
Love the blues.
Because the cranberries got cransels, we can't talk about them, or else we'll get demon timed.
But the blueberries are very blue friendly. The Democrat, they endorse Kamala. I tried to feed my cats blueberries. They wouldn't eat them. I was so goddamn proud.
I fed my dog a bunch of chocolate as a prank. It died. I was like, what the heck?
It's crazy coincidence.
Yeah, I love that dog too.
Loved.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to give my dog a treat and give it a bunch of chocolate.
Oh, no.
My dog loves chocolate.
Oh, no.
And then it died.
Good thing I have other white T-shirts in my car.
Why? Because
I missed it.
Because you got tears all over it from my dog dying?
No, because I got fucking alcohol.
Where'd you get that blouse from?
Is this a blouse? Spirit Halloween. Or no, I got it from Target, but this is part of my Michael Jackson special. Yeah, so what do you think about the white socks? I feel like it's kind of a tragedy of fashion.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
But at the same time, I'm autistic enough to not give a fuck.
You're artistic enough.
Yeah. I'm so autistic, I'm artistic.
Honestly, if you dress retarded, that is the same thing as dressing are super artistic.
Exactly.
And like cool and abstract.
And just for this short-term scam, women will be like, wow, he's just so confident and different.
I would say
see it dries up.
I would say most postmodern artists are retarded.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money in being retarded.
Picasso, retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's a lot of money, and that's what Sam Priest was trying to call you, Picasso.
And basically. I said, thank you.
Yeah.
And then he said, but he had to prove that he was good at it, so you could do the bad stuff. And you don't. You don't have to do that.
No, so that's where you're being retarded. You're being a Picasso.
With his logic, for me to build an amazing, crazy, awesome rocket that no one's ever made. I have to prove that I can build a
rocket that works.
I have to prove first that I can
end goal
make a bottle rocket, shoot off a bottle rocket.
It's like if your goal is to make a rocket that crashes on purpose.
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's like I don't need to make one that works. That's a lot of wasted time.
Or if I want to come up with a new theory for nuclear fission, then I have to prove that I came up with a bad one before, like a shitty, like old, bad, proven one that already happened. No, I don't. I can just make the new one.
Yeah. Do you have any real deep thoughts that you don't share with people about your theories or just ideas like that about the universe? Or
not really.
Okay.
Like in which ways?
I don't know. I have like a way of thinking about all music and art and everything, speech. I have a way of unifying all of it into one just general, like, I don't know how to describe
That's because that's schizophrenia.
No, it's this. I might be schizophrenic.
Hey, don't worry, I'm schizophrenic.
No, but this is just there's a core where I see this. These are the rules, the simple rules, and everything deviates from them and branches out from just like the most basic. But it's like
there's probably some kind of theory on that. You should write that out.
I should, but the closest thing, honestly. But then it's not.
I like my theory more that the closer you get to the equator, the shorter you are. And that's how
like that. Like if you have real theories.
That's my theory. And
you really believe that because you really thought the gravity was stronger at the equator.
Evolutionarily, that's why Guatemalans are so small and Nordic people are so tall.
Like, I don't know if you're being ironic.
No, I'm serious.
That the equator, like the gravity.
I think there's a stronger pull near the equator.
Why? You think that?
It might be a thing.
Okay, it's ironic then.
No, it's not.
It's ironic.
It's not ironic. It just happens to be that people near the equator and like Indonesia and like Guatemala area, they're shorter, always. And then
so you think that is proof that the gravity is stronger there?
Well, yes, because let's say everyone grew up on a planet where gravity was stronger. That gravity pulls down, right?
Yeah.
It stunts growth. So over time, people probably wouldn't be as tall because it has to fight back against the gravity.
Uh-huh.
So where there's a little bit looser gravity, there will be people that are a little bit taller.
I see that making sense, but then it's like, I don't know if that's actually true.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's cool. It's not even a theory, then it's just a fact.
Well,
theorem, maybe.
It has to be proven. I'll text Elon.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we weren't allowed to email him when I worked at Tesla. It was just kind of, they say stuff like, yeah, he would say like, if there's any issues,
I emailed Steve Apple.
Email me. But then it's like, no, you don't email Elon.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, you're fired.
Yeah, you could be fired by people 9 levels below.
Yeah. No, I emailed Steve Apple.
You did?
Yeah.
And what did he have to say about the jobs?
It's Steve Apple at apple.com.
Yeah.
And then he was like, thanks for hitting me up.
Did you get this email?
He's like, what? He's like, I faked my own death. This is Steve Jobs, but my real name's Steve Apple. And then he was like, yeah, how did you find out the code? And I was like, I thought it was a joke. He was like, no, I go by Steve Apple now, and I live in Appalachia.
Yeah.
And I work at Applebee's. And I was like, what the heck?
It's code for New York City.
I live in a small Appalachia. I'd argue that Appalachia is the Big Apple.
I wanted to.
Because the mountains are bigger than the city.
It is the biggest apple.
Yeah, the Big Apple is Appalachia. And New York City, suck our dicks.
And Pennsylvania is a big pencil.
One big pencil. Or a big pen.
Yeah.
What about this? Pennsylvania, Transylvania. What's the difference?
I like how Alex Jones was saying that the descendant of Dracula is like King Charles or whatever is like a direct descendant of Dracula.
Yeah.
And he actually is.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the demons and just like goat spiders and just humans being born in cow wombs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all just, you like to put it in jest.
I think a lot of his, I mean, honestly, it could all be true.
It's better to think of it as a bit.
What I think about,
it's all true.
when I watch or listen to Alex Jones, I think of his actual ideas, because a lot of the stuff he says the demonic stuff like surrounding it, but it's not always exactly tied to the idea. So I try to listen to more of the idea and try not to get sucked into the whole demon world. Like I try not to,
even though it's all true, surrounding.
Well, I try not to dark red pill myself.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
I try to just red pill myself. So I see what is true, and he's pretty good on being true. But if he says too much wild stuff around it, that could dark red. And then if I'm having a conversation with someone else, they'll think I'm crazy.
Well, yeah, it's communicating it yourself is way different, but then also the outlook on the world is different.
Yeah, but I can't talk like Alex Jones. Yeah. I can't be like, obviously, there's people eating babies, but because you got to say it like this, like, because there's people eating babies, and they're out there and they're eating the babies. Got to buy my seaweed supplement.
What if he thought Batman was Alex Jones and he's like, no, I'm Batman.
He is Batman pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the Joker is Bill Clinton.
Yeah, but I just feel like Alex Jones, he's full of ideas that are all true and they're terrifying, and you just got to listen to him, stay up to date with it.
Well, I like Bill Clinton. He's out there just playing the saxophone, but then behind the scenes, he's just eating babies and fucking kids.
Yeah, like when Joe was chewing on that chewing on a bunch of babies.
Yes. Did you see the remakes they made of that? Where there was like blood coming out.
I feel like Hillary's somewhere like not in public. Joe.
Well, that was one where I thought was dumb on the right. It was like he was doing a little like baby foot nibble thing. Like that's kind of a it's actually kind of like a thing.
It's kind of kissing babies, but biting.
Well, but if it was just the babies
going rogue though.
Yeah, that's something more you do with like a.
That's Joe Rogan.
That's
Joe going rogue. Joe Rogan.
No, but that'd be more of it if it was like your grandkid.
Yeah,
you do.
I just want to eat you.
No, but yeah, like a little little nibble on there, like a little baby fat,
Well, if you think maybe if it's your grandkid, then the blood is closer and the plasma is better match.
Yeah, so maybe you won't get as much adrenochrome if it's your own blood. You need different adrenochromes.
And the baby's gonna be sad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I feel like him eating that baby. I got a message in Instagram. Someone was saying I'm with the Illuminati because of your skilled manual dexterity.
I got that too.
Did they say manual dexterity and you had to look it up? And I'm like, I'm not that good with my hands. You were probably talking about epoxy, thinking, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah. And then I said,
and then they said, are you interested?
I said, my friend Dylan is in the Pill Illuminati. If you want to hit him up.
Nice. Thank you for the recommend.
No problem.
I left the Illuminati on red.
Yeah. No, I hit him back and said, you're gay, something like that.
I thought about it's like I left that bitch on red.
I like hitting nice, yeah. I like
and then I respond.
I like hitting scams back, or I got a text recently.
I like stretching it out for sure. Make them work for nothing.
Oh yeah. Well,
but then I start trying to tell them like I'm not subscribing to your OnlyFans.
Someone said I think I'm my gay brother. Hey Charles, having fun isn't hard when you've got a voting plan. Early voting ends at 3 p.m. When will you vote for Kamala and Dems? I won't. I'm voting for Trump, and I already have 5 other times this year.
Yeah, but then sometimes I worried about they're going to use this text to disqualify our vote. They're going to say this is proof of election interference, or say not.
I say I won't. I'll say not.
Yeah, because they won't understand.
Or I'll say, yeah. I say, yeah. I've already voted for Kamala 5 times. I've already voted.
I'm an illegal immigrant.
Her 6 times this year. Hashtag. Harris Walls.
I just feel like what she wants is just I don't know. Of course she wants to win. But I just think it's like, just let her be. It's time for us to just leave her alone.
I mean,
and if she loses, then she can go peacefully, not die.
No, she's going to fly away on a broomstick.
She can go. She could play Quidditch. They need a new Mrs.
I swear. Well, dude, she already has a witch cackle. Okay, This is what I predict. Kamala Harris loses the election. She flies away on a broomstick. She turns green, and then the music goes, and then it's a peaceful transition of power.
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah, sponsored by Blue Chew.
TIm Waltz is big on Blue Chew. He's not even sexually active.
Yeah.
He's taking it twice a day. Mm-hmm. And he takes 2 multivitamins a day to be a real man.
Yeah.
Once a day vitamins. He takes them twice.
He goes to the men's clubs, takes them he takes Blue Chew. So
but he also does an estrogen storm.
As one of TIm Walz's aides, Tim Walz doesn't have AIDS.
Right.
The
tradition.
He has AIDS, but he takes, yeah. But as one of his aides, I just want to say, whenever we're on the campaign trail, he says, "Throw me a chew," and I say, "Of course." because we don't want to say blue chew because then people will know what it is.
So you ever see them?
Or sorry,
Smooth Criminal video.
He says throw me a blue, and because people will be like, oh, blue Democrat. But he wants to blue chew. He's going to go to the men's club, and he goes to it's like gay spa.
I got the blues. This commercial is kind of long.
I just blew the whistle on him, I think.
No, but he needs.
Is there a whistle?
He needs a little help, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. He's He's out of shape. He's old as hell.
This isn't a whistle.
He's not as healthy.
This is bullets. This is a full clip.
So is that the historic? Is that the bullet?
It could be.
Is that the bullet heard around
one of the hollow points?
So happy Halloween, I guess. We have a real gun, and guns are good.
Yeah.
Vaccines are bad.
Oh, here you go.
Is that crazy though? Thank you. I'm a card carrying Don't Tread on Me member. Just kind of, but think about that for a second. So for real though, guns are good. We want guns. Vaccines are bad. They are.
Vaccines too many vaccines is bad, or vaccines that include mRNA that we don't know what it does. We should probably know what it does.
Yeah, because which would you rather get shot by? Probably still the vaccine, but probably.
Yeah. Democrats are like, you got to get shot.
Get shot up.
But yeah, we're gonna shoot you up with the vaccine, but you can't have a gun to shoot back.
To shoot up a church.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
That's something nobody should ever do.
That's because we're right in the middle. We're just kind of
middle of the road.
Figuring it out as we go. It's kind of
so that's
Dylan.
Right, when people are like, "Are you a Republican or a Democrat?" Pick a side. We say, "Don't tread on us." Okay, like
you guys are cramping my style.
Yeah,
Low Bill.
This was literally look up Rattlers. The Rattlers. That was the the World War I Black Regiment. That was a Black Regiment in World War I. They're called the Harlem Hellfighters, but they called themselves the Rattlers, and they wore these on their vests.
Boo Radley.
They were called the Rattlers because they wore these rattlesnakes with "Don't Tread on Me" on their vest. Look it up, folks.
Look up Literal Bill.
Yeah. So when you see Black Republicans, it's not because they're not traitors on you. They're actually telling you not to tread on them because you don't own them.
So it's okay not to own anyone. It's better to own.
I think it's better not to own anyone. Yeah.
If you can rent, good luck. Owning is you have Blackwell, you have Vanguard,
BlackRock.
They're going to be BlackRock,
Blackcock,
Vanwell,
Blackcock.
You have the Chicago Blackhawks.
You got Fleet Street.
You have Fleetwood Mac. And I was telling you to make an album of that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of options, but none of these options are to rent.
Right.
Because you want to own a person, at least one. Elon's making it easier. If you've seen the Tesla bots, they're very human-like, humanoid, and they're going to be affordable.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, do you want this or a nice car? And then you got to think the car can maybe help you basically own a woman.
But can the robot be a horse so you can ride on too? You got to think about that.
Thank you.
So
I thought you said whore.
No, horse.
Maybe both.
Can you ride? Can you ride on? Can it go on all fours? You ride it like a horse.
And we were talking about you should be able to ride a dog if you're a little kid.
Right.
I don't have a horse.
Mm-hmm.
But I can maybe have a robot.
Save a horse, ride a robot. Yeah.
Ride a Tesla.
Yeah.
You want to have just ownership of
a robot.
Pretty much sentient. Well, I think these things can think.
No.
I think they can think.
No. Well, you switched it to you robot, so it's different than iRobot.
Yeah, and I feel like that was not a good. He's like, yeah, let me just joke about it being.
And he made him look just like iRobot.
Yeah.
And that movie does not end good.
Or did they make him? So it's terrifying, but You don't want to align with the
guys. Listen, if you're the Democrats are trying to own people, we're just trying to own robots that are kind of people
or people. Options. You want to trade up, invest. You got to just be on your grind. Every day you should wake up. I'm happy I wake up. I thank God that I'm breathing air again. I'm drinking water.
I wake up early, make my bed, I pray. And
you pray,
yep. I said I kiss my wife. I get up, have a cup of Joe.
Smelling salt. You mourn the marriage that wasn't.
Yeah, I have a cup of Joe.
A couple times.
I have a cup of Joe. I pop my Vyvanse, and then I go on X for a while, and then find funny videos. Send a couple to you, and then a
couple blue chews maybe in the afternoon.
Then I trade a couple $100,000 for my clients, and then I
winning and losing cars worth of money. One of those could be a robot.
No losing though. That's
a lot of
not for me.
No, so it's always be winning. Sometimes you got to lose to win.
ABW. Well, sometimes you
always be losing.
Sometimes the market loses, and then I say time to win.
Yeah, joke's on you. So I'm doubling down now.
Yeah.
Bernie Madoffing the situation. I'm Warren Buffetting the situation.
Yeah, Warren Buffetting would be
doubling,
better.
I'm tripling my loss.
Bernie Madoffing would not be a good comparison.
So Bernie Madoff Sanders.
Bernie Madoff Sanders. That's what I call Bernie Sanders. Yeah, Bernie Madoff. You know his middle name is Madoff?
Madoff with a lot of handouts.
Yeah, no,
well... You take the handout, you invest it, it flops. It's an Enron. I did it again.
Think about this. So, you know, there's Bernie Madoff, Bernie Sanders. They did the same thing. They asked people for money. Can I have you? Can you have a Bernie Sanders voice? They're asking for money.
Please give me some money.
Okay, so that's what Bernie Madoff did, but he did it. He's smoother. It was with investors. Okay.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, and then what he did is pretended that he invested it, and he didn't. He embezzled it. That's what
I invested it.
I definitely invested it in my 3 homes I have.
Everybody makes 10%.
Bernie Sanders does the 3 homes,
so they get 10% of their money back. They didn't know that the original investment is bye.
You guys probably didn't know this, but Bernie Madoff and Bernie Sanders are the same guy. I don't know if you've seen the movie. What's the movie with Gerard Butler in jail? Where he...
I don't know if you've ever seen them in the same room with Gerard Butler.
No, Gerard Butler's in jail, and he makes a bunch of shit happen on the outside while he's in there because he's pissed that 2 murderers got away with killing his family.
Everybody gets a butler.
No, but so Bernie Madoff's in jail.
I have 3 butlers.
But he sneaks out and becomes Bernie Sanders whenever like Congress is in session or he has to make a video.
It's kind of a weekend at Bernie's homage, but
that's kind of like what this whole presidency has been.
Oh gosh, isn't politics just kind of comical at times?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then we're the type of media that actually takes a load off and laughs at it when everyone else is so mad.
It's because I'm so steam. Sometimes I need to blow off some steam, which is a little bit of light humor.
You know what? It actually is. In all honesty, when I do like see Fox News things, like they actually laugh and stuff, and the other side is so mad.
I know, except for sometimes when there's like a manic like.
Jesse Waters is funny.
How about Jesse Earths?
Yeah, about Jesse Fire.
How about Jesse Wind?
Jesse Green. Jesse Poison. Folks,
the grass is always greener.
Folks, that's been the end of Bad News Hour, and we're so glad that you tuned in.
Yeah, so much more than enough. This is green pill content.
Honestly, for the smallest donation of $3.99 or $5, I forgot to change the price, so now we're losing money.
Burning money, you guys.
All right, it's still $3.99 for another week, a month. So if you haven't joined yet, join, because if you don't, I mean, we need the money to keep this podcast going. They're trying to shut us down. They're trying to shut down Alex Jones and any dissent. And they're also trying to shut down Rachel Mancow, and we're like kind of like MSNBC. So
the more funding we get, the more we can make Pokemon cards of Hunter Biden.
And we need to get lawyers to fight for us.
We're still trying to get beekeeper outfits and
wooden shoes. Yeah. And so
you can make that happen.
You can make that happen. $3.99 a month.
Yeah. How often do you get to make something happen?
Do you know how it's been
to contribute to the conversation? Comedy,
right?
Politics,
and then you have no idea when you open that paywall. It's Pandora's box.
It's like you might not want to open it, but you want to open it. I wouldn't say you don't want to open it on record. You
should definitely open Pandora's box.
You want to open Pandora's box.
But just so you know, folks, once you open Pandora's box at patreon.com/badcomedypodcast, you can't close it.
Yeah. And everything's going to be fine.
Things might change for you.
In good ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not so good at marketing.
It's not going to be good but you'll learn. I mean,
what else would you be doing?
We have been tracking the net worths of our patrons, and we have noticed that since people have joined, their average income has gone up.
Oh, eventually.
No. Their average income has gone up about $30,000 a year just from our advice, and
skyrocketing, in my opinion.
And I don't know if it's our financial advice or if it's us making them happier, but every year it goes up at least $30,000. That's an average. That's even including our homeless patrons.
So if you're like a real low income earner now, or just a real lucky guy or gal, you could even make more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, a small investment of $3.99 a month so that you can make $30,000 more a year. All right. Well, what's $3.99 times 12? What? That's like $48. That's less than $48. That's a year. Okay. $48. $30,000.
Yeah, $40 great dollars invested.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Exactly.
So just fucking do it, dude. Like, I don't know what we have to do.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's vulnerable to come out here and riff and just, you're going to want to give us nothing. And
and we have to beg for it. Yeah, give us money. You guys don't even know what we've had to go through to get to where we are. I grew up as a middle class.
So middle class
person,
just right in the fucking dead center class.
Honestly, $3.99. It's an opportunity. Patreon
do something instead of you spend it.
It's an opportunity economy.
It's hopefully.
Yeah,
I hope so.
And I'm saying, if you put your money in the Patreon will make the Patreon be the Patreon that you want it to be.
And if you don't, then it's not. But if you do, then it sets it over the limit.
And then from where you were to where you are,
skyrocketing. You're just winning now.
Yeah, think about that.
You just got bad comedy for $3.99 a month.
You'll be so happy. You'll be sashaying around like TIm Waltz. You'll be TIm Waltzing around with your honey. And you'll say, honey, I'm so glad I invested in Bad Comedy Podcast.
She's going to say, I don't know what got into you, and you don't have to tell her.
Yeah. You don't even need Blue Chew. All you need is Bad Comedy Podcast in your life.
It's fucking, your dick is going to be just out of control.
Your libido is going to be like a burrito.
It's going to be fucking thick.
It's going to be like, swing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Double steak. Can I get double steak?
Your house is gonna become the stabbing cabin. That's how much pussy you're gonna be getting.
You say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so satisfied sexually." You're gonna say, "Yeah, you're welcome."
Yeah,
you're welcome. We're gonna be saying thank you.
Yeah, and then you tell her, join patreon.com/badcomedy, and then
slap that bitch,
and then you'll know, and then tell her, then you'll know how I got like this.
That's coming out of your allowance. Tell her.
And then she'll, she probably gets tired from all the sex. When she joins patreon.com/badcomedy, she'll be the one, once you're tired from all the stuff you learn from patreon.com/badcomedy, she'll be riding that thing till the day is done like a cowgirl.
Ride that thing.
She'll be riding that thing into the sunset.
And then going straight to bed.
Yeah. And then
it's the best.
And then you both go to bed, wake up early, have a cup of Joe, pop a Vyvanse. 3
a.m. She's waking, just delirious. She's doing Trump voice.
Right. And then
imagine
she's giving you wake up, she's giving you head, and she's like, it's the best head I've ever given.
She's giving Kamala head.
Yeah. She's like, this is the best head I've ever given. You guys will be doing inside jokes from the podcast. She'll be sucking your dick and doing the Trump hands.
Is this middle class?
Yeah. It's like, I grew up in a middle class family.
Yeah, no wonder you're sucking this dick, you'd say.
And then she'll start laughing while she's sucking your dick, which might ruin it for a second.
It might ruin it.
But, yeah.
At least it's happening.
Yeah, 100%. And that's a happy wife, happy life, folks. And that's the main message here. Dylan, thanks for coming on. And, folks...
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time on Bad Comedy News Reports.
Faking news.
Yeah, we gotta spin around.
Yeah. Okay, so it's very smooth. It was really good.
It was good, yeah.